Fakta-Petter.
Yeah. Hey, let me go on and let me slide on these Louis Vuitton billionaire shades so I can get it started right. Here we go. Spend 100 on the Benz and 80 on the lag. Your Maseratis round the corner, front and back. Hey, I'm hitting donuts where it's at. Martin spinning Fujiato, custom black. Spend 100 on the Benz and 80 on the lag. Your Maseratis round the corner, front and back. Hey, I'm hitting donuts where it's at. Austin Martin spinning Fujiato, custom black. When you see me on the Shaw, Maybach is a 6. V12 chrome spinning with my crews and my clicks. A G6, rolling for my first round picks. Popping bottles out of Bentley with the phone to switch about a ditch. Long cause I'm getting up, don't snitch. Never die, be a victim on my plan to get rich. Money long like a crucifix, bundling bricks. Me and my niggas making G's from a lady to sticks, from a lady to bricks with a phenomenal mix. Will I be an urban legend with abominable pics? Now smooth like a jar of Vicks, stuffing up my favorite kicks, hitting different speeds like a robber out there pulling licks. I'm pulling chicks like the Lakers and Knicks, trying to visualize my rhyming cause the timing it ticks, you know, because the timing it ticks, trying to visualize my rhyming cause the timing it ticks. I spend 100 on the Benz and 80 on the lag. Pushing Maseratis round the corner, front and back. Hey, I'm hitting donuts where it's at. Austin Martin spinning Fujiato, custom black. I spend 100 on the Benz and 80 on the lag. Pushing Maseratis round the corner, front and back. Hey, I'm hitting donuts where it's at. Austin Martin spinning Fujiato, custom black. Now I'm coming from a city, low riders and dreams. Khaki suits, Chuck Taylor, sporting diamonds and rings. As I roll down Rodeo and I'm viewing different things. Ice full of platinum with my roadie looking clean. Range for the team, aim so extreme. Now I'm striving for $1 million with fun in the new regime. I do the best to try to stunt and cause a scene. Glide out in traffic, I'm blazing like triple beams. Lean, Armani's green, cream, Versace seams. Yeah, I gotta sport that Louis, embracing my favorite jeans. I'm gonna rise and take a flight like coke and fiends. Fly out of Compton, Miami, or even Queens. Laced by any means, full of jewelry that clings. Never thought that I would make it through the lights and the screens. It's time to blow and conjugate my written schemes. Mind of a poet, I'm blazing like triple beams. Spend 100 on the Benz and 80 on the lag. Pushing Maseratis round the corner, front and back. Hey, I'm hitting donuts where it's at. Austin Martin spinning Fujiato, custom black. Spend 100 on the Benz and 80 on the lag. Pushing Maseratis round the corner, front and back. Hey, I'm hitting donuts where it's at. Austin Martin spinning Fujiato, custom black. Now I got my entourage, if you never relate. Me and my niggas making G's, crossing counties and states. As I roll through my city, contemplating different scrapes. 24 spinning Fujiato, throwing plates. Lows for the rates, holes, no mistakes. Hope I never need security, guarding like Golden Gates. I'm gonna rise because I studied all the greats. Mastermind my lyrics and spirits, but never fakes. Phonies up on the cape, synchronized by debate. A lot of the music in time up in the fence that I wait. Camera zoom with a lot of takes, flashing at sporadic rates. Trying to catch me slipping while I'm dipping through the drums and crates. Drums and crates, sporting Jordan 08. You know I'm about to get this money, rocking diamonds and shapes. Yeah, your boy be stunning, rocking diamonds full of shapes. Orchestrating classics like Norman from Psycho Bates. Spend 100 on the Benz and 80 on the lag. Pushing Maseratis round the corner, front and back. Hey, I'm hitting donuts where it's at. Austin Martin spinning Fujiato, custom black. Spend 100 on the Benz and 80 on the lag. Pushing Maseratis round the corner, front and back. Hey, I'm hitting donuts where it's at. Austin Martin spinning Fujiato, custom black. Yeah, off the boat until I get my shine. Leaning back until I ease my mind. Yeah, off the boat until I get my shine. Leaning back until I ease my mind.
Yo, I hear some freestyle in the background.
That was Radio Raysher freestyling on niggas.
Shit.
We got a show to do, man. Never mind.
Well, keep it going.
Yeah. So, I want to acknowledge our guest DJ in the building. We got DJ West B.
DJ West B.
West B.
Is it West B?
West-
What is it? Tell us what the name is. Check us.
So the name is DJ West B.
West B. You
Like
know
West, like West Side.
No, we didn't know whether it was BP or
So it's West B.
West B.
Not all that other stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, man, it's
I
DJ
know
West
what it
B.
really stands for.
And then I got my boy DJ Extras right here.
Thank you for coming and turning us.
For sure, because hey, bro, you was 3 for 3 on them instrumentals that you did so far, bro.
Back to back.
Hold on, let's not give him too much credit. He got some explaining to do.
Nah, man, you gotta give him all the credit, man.
When he brought the shot callers out, bro, I knew.
See, hold on, man. DJ X, man, that's what I'm gonna call you, man. What's up with that Dallas hat, man? What's good? What's good, baby? I saw the game, man. I see the quarterback. What's good, man? Everything good over there in Dallas, man?
I think the D stand for defense.
Okay. I see my boy. What's my 76?
Hey, quietly, the Cowgirls can still go to the playoffs.
Real spit.
That's just how crazy that division is.
If you don't know what we talking about, if you don't know what my shirt is about, man, we are in love with the NFL around this time of year. On the other channels, we got the motherfucking Cavaliers doing they shit and fuck the Warriors and they undefeated ass, you know. And what the Lakers doing, Radio Raysher?
We about to get the #1 pick, man.
I see that beanie is no longer on your head, my nigga. So does that mean that the Lakers are under the table for the rest of the year?
No, next Tuesday I'll probably have it on.
All right.
Hey, just tell you got a fresh cut today. That's what it was.
I didn't want to say that, but somebody see.
Hey, though, real quick, man, before we get ahead of ourselves, I want to bring our next guest on the table. We got Mr. Casualty in the house.
Yeah, what's good, everybody? I'm here.
Where them white folks claps at, man?
Yeah, let's get some claps going.
Bring him in properly.
Wait a minute.
Turn LP up. Let's go, LP.
Turn them up.
Let's try that one more time.
We got to do this right.
For the headphones alone, my man need a bigger ovation than that, bro.
We got to do it better. We got to do it better than this, right?
Let's go.
Hold that. We got to do a better introduction than this. So, if it wasn't for Casualty being here, we can't do it without Janelle Richmond from LA Days.
Hello.
Come on now. What
Look
the
at
hell is
Janelle.
wrong with
Keep
y'all?
us stocking up.
All right. I was going to get to that, but hey, put the cart before the horse. My bad. Nevertheless, we got the lovely Janelle LA Days Hollywood Nights along with the one and only Casualty.
What's good?
Cali Zone. Hey,
Yeah.
pleasure to have you in the building, G.
Man, it's a pleasure to be here.
All day. I love how you putting on for the strip, Crenshaw.
Always,
know.
man. I'm born and raised in LA. We can't forget that at all. Everywhere I go, man, I make sure I rep my city. I don't know about everybody else, but that's what I do.
All right, let's take it this way, man, because when I begin to study, you know, the first thing I see is a Maybach in the middle of the street. I'm like, oh, this is just another rapper guy that just rented a nice car, and I pull up to the show, and that motherfucker is in the park. So I'm like, hold up, we got this nigga here. So, man, I just want to thank you, like he said, putting on for Crenshaw, man, making it look so good and so easy, and that's exactly what I want to get into. You have motherfuckers behind you supporting your every move, it looked like in the video, from little to old, doing their thing to your music. So is that something that you go into the studio with, looking for that impact that you got like that?
Hey, you know, it's funny, man. When we shot that video, I didn't want no video with just a gang of guys in there and modeling little looking chicks, because that's really not my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really wanted to have a video with real people. You know what I'm saying? And even when I had the kids in there, I just wanted something cool, man. A lot of people, when they do videos now, they want to look all super tough and super gangster, and I'm gonna keep it real. I'm not really out there like that. I'm just trying to.
There's a little dramatic scene in there. I seen the little.
You know what? You know, that's just that's LA.
Yeah, that's LA.
Like,
exactly.
I mean, one thing, if you gon' I tell anybody, if you from Los Angeles and you gonna shoot a video, you gotta shoot a scene on Crenshaw.
You gotta have the essence.
I'm telling you, man, Crenshaw.
Hey,
Crenshaw.
Hey, Crenshaw is we on the map.
We are.
I'm telling you, man. I be in Miami and I had on my Crenshaw shirt, and they like, oh, you from LA? Oh, you fuck with Nipsey? And hey, they was on it. Like, so, like I said, I had to do that for my first video. It's funny, when we was shooting the video, the director, HT Tate Films, we got to give a shout out. He was like, man, he wanted me to. He was like, let's go to Beverly Hills. And I'm like, nah, man, that ain't me. Like, I feel like that was my first independent video. Like, that was all independent. All the cars you seen in the video, that wasn't rented. Like, these is from dudes that I actually know, and they just show me love. They see my movement, and they show me love. They look out for me. You know what I'm saying? A lot of cats, when they come out here and they shooting videos, like you said earlier, man, they renting cars.
Right.
Matter of fact, where I go get my whips, a lot of these big artists, Rick Ross, Lil Wayne's, when they come out here, they hitting up my homies for their cars. And I'm sitting behind the scenes laughing, because I'm like, y'all paying and I'm not, but it's all good. You know what I'm saying? I just think I just been blessed to know a lot of people and they see my movement and they just try to support what I do.
Let's stay right there, man. With you knowing and having those instant connections like that, what kind of information, what kind of jewels fall off the table over there, man, that you could share with us, man?
I've learned a lot just from kicking. I mean, I've sat down with major record labels. I've sat down with A&Rs from some of the top labels, man, and they've given me so much knowledge. They've given me knowledge on what directions I was going wrong in. Mm-hmm. And one thing I've learned, you can't let nobody tell you no. Everybody's not gonna like your music, and you gotta be able to understand that. Be your own person. You know what I'm saying? You might like me, but the next man not. You know what I'm saying? So if I was to take the information that you tell me and just say, oh, he said I was whack, so I'm gonna just stop writing. Nah, that's not how you go. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta grind hard and just not give up. I take it. I call it constructive criticism.
Gotcha.
You know, when people tell me I'm doing something wrong, I take it into consideration. Like, one thing about my music and my whole album.
Great words.
I didn't curse at all. I didn't say not one curse word. I didn't say bitch not one time. I didn't say hoe. I wanted to do a whole album and make it raw and street without cursing, you know. And nowadays that's hard to do. And just by I've sat down with tons of A&Rs, and one of the first things they told me, anybody could write, but if you could write some dope tracks and make it clean, it's easier for us to get it out and put it on the radio. So that was just my whole mojo, just trying to do raw street music and just keep it clean.
Yeah, man, I had to check in, man. I'm grateful, man. It was a pleasure studying you as well.
Thanks a lot.
And now to piggyback on the songwriting, because you like you said, you had some opportunities to work in the industry. You've had the opportunity to write, and you've had the opportunity to learn from that.
Yeah.
And can you just kind of like share real quick, some of the jewels, the basics, just to getting started for some of these up and coming artists, because it's prevalent, you know what I'm saying? We can get started easily these days.
I mean, for me, it's all about presentation. I tell people,
true story.
It's kind of like an interview, you know. Like, I be in the street sometimes, and cats come up to me with their CDs, and I actually pay attention to that. And this is my thing: if you come up to me with a CD and a piece of plastic, that CD probably not even gonna hit the player. But if a cat come up to me with a CD that's in a case, he done took time to do his artwork and did the writing on it, that's probably the dude I'm gonna listen to before the dude that came up to me with the paper insert. Because I feel like you gotta invest in yourself, and if you're not willing to invest in yourself, how you gonna get anybody else to invest?
I just say that one more time, bro.
Just pay attention.
Yeah, like, I mean, it's just I tell cats that, and sometimes people, they look at me like they're not trying to hear that, but I'm just keeping it real. Like, if you come up to me with a CD, I'm probably not gonna listen to it if it's in a piece of paper. But if you come to me, it's all on presentation. Like when you go to a job interview, you sit, you make eye-to-eye contact, and you really trying to sell yourself. But if you coming up to me trying to talk to me with the street slang, and yeah, I'm the hottest, this and that, but I'm looking at your CD and you didn't wrote some scrabble, you could at least just make it look presentable.
You were just saying
that's just my opinion.
The other day, right?
Exactly
Everything you just said.
It's just presentation, man. I'm all about that. So I think as an upcoming artist, make your presentation fly, and even just be unique with it. And I think you can get a lot accomplished.
Now, to go off my man Casualti, work on the presentation, but do your best to put some good music behind that.
Oh yeah,
yeah, you feel me?
I mean, yeah, because you can have the dopest presentation, but then when the first track is like
what the f?
Yeah, for real. Yeah. I mean, me personally, the first thing I hear is beats. The beat got to be hard. Like, before I even listen to your words, I'm listening if the beat is banging.
That's crazy.
And then after I done listen to the beat, I'll probably start listening to your words. I'm not gonna catch every word, but I'm gonna catch key words that you emphasize on.
The beat gonna get you.
Yeah, the beat is the first thing. With anything, I remember I sat down with Dre McKenzie from G Unit, and we sat down a one-on-one meeting, and he was like, "Man, you got a nice flow, but your beats is whack." And I was like, "Damn!" Like, I was like, I had to go home on that one because I was feeling kind of bad. Yeah, but at the end of the day, he gave me his email and was like, "Look, man, you know what? Keep shooting me material, and we could try to do something. Just by him shooting me that email to me was enough to let me know he wasn't saying that I was a whack rapper. He just said I need to step my production up. You know, so that's when I had to start reaching out and spending a little money. A lot of cats, man, they want to blow up, they want to come out, but they, like I said, they don't want to put no money behind they product, and that's what you get. You can't half step and try to be successful. You got to keep it, go 110 with it.
DJ, I hear you.
And now when I listen to your music, when I look at all your visuals, I definitely sense an executive taste for life. I definitely sense, you know, this
luxury.
That opulent sound for the music.
You seen the cars?
Man.
And I feel that, you know, it's definitely embodied in your character, in your swagger. I was checking out just some of your videos, like I said, and it doesn't, and like you said, it's not an act. You feel me? It's genuine, and I definitely sense that, you know, from just having this opportunity to speak with you now, and from everything I've seen. So just you. Can you just speak on the importance of being like I said, yourself?
Well, you know, even with the video, man, it's funny. It's funny that you point that out, man. I've had my video. I deal a lot of music with Coast to Coast magazine and mixtapes.
Yeah.
And my video shot to the top 10 twice on their website. And what you pointed out was one of the things they said, that your music, everything you saying in your music, you actually did in the video. You get a lot of cats, man, they be talking about riding in Lambos and Ferraris, but they on the beach.
In the house on the scene.
Yeah, they sit in the living room. Right. So I feel like when you gonna do a video, at least sit down and take the time to write out a format that can at least halfway go with your music.
It's something like a script. Like if you write a script, you have to have everything in that script available to
You do. But see, once again, I had my team, my photographer Javon, my HD Tay Films, man, these cats, we all linked up and we put our visions together. I couldn't have did it without them. I didn't agree with everything that they did, and they didn't agree with everything I did, but when the product was finished, like, I didn't really have nothing to say about it, because it was, to me, I thought it was fire, especially because I'm an independent artist. I'm not signed on a major, but yet we made a video look like it was a major production video, and it wasn't. It was all low budget, so I mean, I think it turned out pretty hot.
Yeah, I did too, man.
All right, now as an independent artist, what kind of package would have to be presented for you to take that step to signing on the dotted line?
With me coming from my end or on a...
Just, even if y'all have to meet halfway, like if you had your prototype contract that you would like what would be structured in there for you to sign yourself away to a label for a couple of years?
I mean, right now, most of the labels is doing 60-30s. 60-30 deals, basically. You get signed and they get a percentage of everything that you do after the signing. Let's just say you sign with the label and you get a role in a movie. They get a percentage of that role in the movie. You get sponsored by Nike, they get a percentage of that. Me personally, that wouldn't bother me, because as an independent, there's certain things you can do, and then when you sign to a major, there's certain things that they can do that you can't do.
Yeah, exactly.
So you gotta weigh out and balance your options on what's important for your career at the moment and what you want to do. Me personally, I like doing the independent, but if I had the opportunity to go major, which I'm in the process of doing, I'm gonna take that.
Okay. Now, because I know a lot of independent artists be stuck in that mind frame, like, I'm not doing nothing, I'm not going near a major label, and it's like how you mentioned, it's some advantages to going to a major.
Yeah, I mean, you figure with a major,
you know what I mean?
They could push a bigger market, a way bigger market than what you can. They could get you on a global scale versus independent. You pretty much grinding on your own. You don't grind, you don't shine. So you gotta make your own connects as an independent. Yeah, you get more money sometimes going independent, because you know the label, people think because you sign it, like you might get an artist that they didn't sign a record deal and they making you believe that they rich, and that ain't true. Cats ain't getting signed for $500,000 and $1 million. I think 50 Cent was probably the last dude that got a record deal like that. Nowadays they getting 200 or 300, so you figure out at 200 or 300, what you gonna get out of that? You gotta pay your rent, You got to pay your clothes. You paying for studio beats, taxes,
gotta get
production. By the time you finish paying for all that, you might left with $10,000. And if you smoke weed, that's gone. And then you got your homies with you. They gotta eat. I mean, it's just you gotta be real smart with your business moves when it comes to getting signed and going independent.
You gotta know who you are.
Yeah, really.
One and all the way.
And one thing I will say, man, don't sell your soul to some of these labels, man. Sometimes these cats, they'll sign with these labels, and sometimes a label will try to make you be a different person. They want to form
this and your image.
Yeah, they'll try to form you to be a certain artist, and if you don't follow those instructions, they'll shelf you. Basically, mean you may not ever come out and you sign to the label.
That contract is what.
Yeah, and then the cold part about that is, once you get signed and you get shelved, you can't do nothing
at all.
You stuck. So your career is over unless somebody buy out your contract. But are they gonna do that? Are you hot enough? Are you worth that? So it's just a lot that you gotta really analyze. You gotta be really business minded when it comes to music. You can have the hottest music, but if you're not business minded, you'll really get done in real bad.
No question. Once you're a shelved artist, even though you still signed to them, are you still getting paid, or like what's going on during the shelving process?
Basically, you just sitting there. Like, what can you do? You could book a show here and there, but if you're not booking shows, you're not really making no money. You know, so they give you money when you get signed. They give you they call it a signing bonus, but that's it. Like once you get that,
they're not investing no more money.
That mean they gonna get to you when they get to you. That mean that they focus probably just went to somebody else that's more hotter than you, so they gonna focus on that person, and then you locked out. I could give a good artist, Beanie Sigel, for an example, dope as hell, but he got shelved, so now he really can't do a lot. Even a little situation that Wayne was going through with Birdman and all of that, that's a prime example of
contracts.
Yeah, contracts. People, was anticipating his mixtape, and he really couldn't make a move yet. He could have did it, but why take a chance of getting a lawsuit thrown at you? So sometimes, you just got to sit back and just make your moves strategic. And if you're not sure, that's why it's always best to get an entertainment attorney to overlook your contract if you really don't know what you're doing, because that way in the end you won't get done in. Another thing, the best thing to do to get signed is have a manager. And I'm not talking about your homeboy up the block said he's a good manager, he gonna be your manager. Your homeboy up the block ain't nothing. One thing that I've learned with the people that I've dealt with, a legit manager has a license. And it is a real manager to where you can look up his license and he has a legit license. That's the guy that can call a record label and say, hey, I got this dope artist. Can we set up a meeting? The record label will sit down with your manager, because the first thing they're thinking is, this guy must be hot. He got a manager. So if he has a manager that has a license and we can look up his information, he's probably an artist we want to look into consideration. So these are just things that I've learned along the way that people sat me down and kicked knowledge to me that I didn't know.
You just spilled these jewels right now.
A lot of people don't know that, man. A lot of people
so grateful, man.
It took me a lot of time to just actually sit down and listen to a lot of cats, and I was amazed, because I'm like, man, and how I found my manager is crazy. He found me on Facebook. He hit me up, he friend requested me, and I was just looking.
Facebook.
Hey, this is a true story, man. He hit me up, and I was like, man, why this old cat following me? So me being me, man, I looked up, I googled his name, and all his info popped up, man. He was a solid, legit dude. So what I did, I sent him some tracks, and he didn't respond right away, but I know that he got the music, and when he responded, he was like, let's meet up. So we sat down, man, and shit, we was there 30 minutes, and I felt like my brain was I walked away, I'm smiling all the way home just off of the knowledge.
You gotta love that.
Yeah, man, he put me on a lot of game, and he had been in the industry, so I don't know, I don't share all my little keys to success.
Of course
but
not.
I will tell people, man, to start in this industry, two things you're gonna need. You're gonna need a solid manager and an attorney. Them two things.
Bars.
Look like
hey, Miss Cat 9, you on the line with us?
I am on the line. I just was listening. This is some real intel right here that a lot of people they really need to hear. Hi, by the way,
how you
Casualti.
doing? For sure.
How are you? I really was listening.
Good.
That's some good intel that's really needed. And I wanted to ask you too, but we might have actually already answered it. As far as your music, what do you feel like is the number one thing you want people to kind of gain from it in general when they first hear it, like kids today and things like that?
Well, I mean, in my music, like I said, I don't curse in my music, and to be from LA and to come out with hot tracks to make it out and not cursing is hard, you know. So I really wanted to just put out music that everybody can listen to, kids and adults. And like I've sold my music to people in the church that I've actually had buying my music, and they supported me because they felt like, you're not cursing, so we'll buy that, we'll play that. So like I said, I have kids, so I want my kids, I want to drive down the street and they can play my music and we all good. We ain't got to put a condom over our ears to listen to my music, you know what I mean?
Right. I have one more question though.
Yeah.
So like, as far as when you are getting your feedback from people who, you know, you may not have heard of them just yet, or just people who you love just in general, do people normally cheer you on to where you sometimes are you looking for that negative feedback sometimes?
You know, I'm prepared for it, really. I'm one of them type of people, you tell me no, I'm gonna just keep trying anyway. And I actually, sometimes negative feedback is good, because you don't want friends around you that's always telling you, you hot, and then you go out and make a fool out of yourself. You know, I want people around me that's gonna tell me, yo, that's really not that hot, you could go harder. I mean, I've been in the studio where my delivery wasn't hot, so my engineer was like, yo, you need to lay off the drink and focus on, because alcohol, people don't know this, but when you record the music, alcohol affects your voice. So I tell people,
a lot of things actually affect your voice.
Yeah, it does. So what I've learned, even with recording, I drink a lot of water, and like I said, I have solid people around me that'll tell me like, yo, you need to do this and do that. So yeah, criticism is a must, and I take it as constructive.
That's cool. And what's the one thing that you feel like you know about yourself that nobody can change? When you have to choose between a hater and somebody just giving you constructive criticism.
Man, I just smile and keep living my life, to be real. I tell people like this: if they not hating, you not doing your job. Like when you successful and you living good and everything is working out for you, you gonna get haters. That just comes with success. I don't know not one successful person that don't have a hater. True. When you don't have a hater, that means people don't have nothing to look forward to. I give people something to look forward to. Either it's good or bad. If I see a hater, I'm gonna shake his hand and say, hey, thanks for hating, and keep it pushing.
Right. Oh, well, that's what's up. It was really nice getting to know your music too. I am a fan of your video. I did think the same thing though. As a video about the car, I'm just like, oh, another car video.
Hey, but it's funny though.
How many chains you got?
Hey, it's funny. Like in the video, man, the cars went with the song.
Now, you know what? The one thing that I feel about your music, as long as you stay legit about how you are and everything, I have no problems with it. You know what I mean? I'm never going to downplay your music if everything is the truth.
Yeah, real
like,
talk.
One thing I hate about artists is when they rapping about one thing and their lifestyle is like a complete 180. Not even 360, it's just 180. Like, I don't know.
Hey, what you saying is true, man. I'm not one to talk negative on people, but I've actually been on video sets, and a lot of these artists that are out right now, I'm telling you, if I was to throw some names out there, these cats is fraud.
Throw some names. Throw some names. Do it right now. I dare you. Give me two.
I've seen some cats, man. It was at video shoots and was scared to get out their car. Because they standing around some real dudes, but they music is tough. They talking about AKs and you scared to get out the car.
That don't make no sense.
Like to me that's those the type of artists that I really don't like. Like with me,
those the type of artists that are a little annoying.
It's a lot of them.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm gonna tell you, it's a lot of them. I'm not trying to expose nobody, but it's a couple people that is really is soft.
You know what? That's how I feel too. And I watched this gram set of Erykah Badu, which by the way, she is out right now. She is amazing, by the way.
Use my phone out now.
I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. But wait, look. So she did this post today about her kids sort of apologizing to Iggy Azalea. Because she basically just said Iggy Azalea don't got real music, which is true. So she was telling her kids, like, well, you know what? Forget about apologizing. Why don't you just go be with her then? Don't be with me, be with Iggy Azalea. So I'm just saying, the real artists out there, you can point out the fake ones, and I love that about music in general. I just wanted to say that because everybody was really funny about that.
No, it's real talk. I mean, and like I said, you have artists, and I'll call them entertainers. Some people, they good at entertaining. And then you have people that talk about things in their music and they not living. Like, one thing about me, I'm not going to write a song and it's something that I've not done. My music, I speak off experiences or things that I'm going to do. I'm not going to write about shooting somebody because I never did that. So, and sometimes rappers are the greatest liars. They're going to say anything they can to get a record sale. So with me, I can't.
And even if, why would you rap about that? You want to end up like Bobby Shmurda. So I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, it happens, you know. and that also comes with, if you got solid people in your circle, they're going to keep you away from all that negativity. You know what I'm saying? If you're a hot artist, you need to have people in your circle that's trying to keep you off the street instead of influencing you to be out in the street.
Oh, very true. Oh, also, Raysher, I'm glad you stopped chomping on that gum like it was 15 different flavors.
You have to put me on blast on Twitter.
Yeah.
Nigga, I was like Baskin Robbins in your gum right now.
My bad.
Nah, I'm just kidding. It's all love. I love you guys.
Some callers real quick, Kat.
All right, have a good night.
All right, thanks,
on
you
that
too.
knee, man.
What's up, caller? You on the only hip hop show with the Hip Hop Squad. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Yes, I'm calling from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
215.
Hey, Philly in the house. What's happening?
The Eagles just beat my damn team, and you want to call the
Hey, so we got Casualti in the house.
Yes, I was calling in. I wanted to ask Mr. Casualti Billet. My name is Kim Watson, and I just would like to ask him, how was his success once he got to the top? How did it make him feel?
Man, I don't even feel like I'm at the top. I still feel like I'm at the bottom. It's a work in progress, man. I work more than I sleep, and nowadays with the music industry, you can't just have just music alone. You got to be doing something else besides music. Artists are not getting the sales up like they used to. So with me, I'm a workaholic. I got a hell of a work ethic that a lot of people don't. So I don't know. I mean, I don't consider myself as being at the top. I'm a work in progress.
And I noticed that you have a record with Chris Brown. You did some music with Chris Brown. Do you have any other artists lined up?
No, actually, I did writing before him. With that song, it's still in the. We haven't even mixed it. So with that, actually, when I sent that to my manager, the first thing he told me was, "Don't even release that. That right there, you winning with that." So with that one, that's my. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's my ace in the hole. That's you gotta have that one track that's gonna be a head knocker. And for me, to me, that's a lady song. A couple people that's in the studio have actually heard it, but right there, man, that was a blessing.
I listen to some of your music and I find it, very interesting. I know that you have a lot of talent and I want to congratulate you on your success. And I was real excited about calling in on tonight.
Hey, thanks a lot.
Thank you. You said your name was Kim?
Yes.
Thank
Kim
you
Watson.
so much,
Kim from
Kim.
Philly.
Kim from Philly, that's what's up.
From Philadelphia.
Keep watching, my love.
Okay. All right. Have a good one.
You too.
What's up, caller? You on the air with the only hip hop show with the Hip Hop Squad. What's your name? Where you calling from?
What's going on? This is Cynthia. I'm calling from LA, but I'm from Detroit. How you doing, Casualti?
Hey, what it do?
Good. You doing good? What's up?
I'm doing good too. So this is my thing. I'm gonna switch gears a little bit on my question.
Okay.
So with the social turmoil going on right now as we speak, present tense, we got the terrorists, we got Donald Trump running. How will that affect your music, or how do you see music, hip hop today being affected by this?
Damn.
DJ West B.
That was a good question. Man, I'm gonna be honest, I don't get with politics. To me, man, it's Donald Trump is just he blowing smoke up everybody's ass, to be real. I'm gonna tell you, Donald Trump is a businessman. That's what people don't understand. This whole political race, the man has filed bankruptcy several times and is still a millionaire, a billionaire. So what does that tell you? The man, he know what he doing, and people be getting all riled up because what he's saying about the Latinos. Man, he's doing this for a reason. He know damn well he gonna lose the race, but it's the best way to get out of you think about it. All this traveling he doing is costing him, right? So after all this is over, what is he gonna say? Oh, I'm broke now. I gotta file for bankruptcy again, and he gonna save some money. He's a businessman. People getting worked up for nothing. You can't get worked up on a businessman. He's still gonna have the Trump Towers.
Still.
His
still
campaign
gonna stay
is just
there.
a big publicity stunt for him.
Yeah,
dating the Kardashian. That's all it is.
Yeah, and that's really what it is.
Just a pub stunt.
So with the politics with all of him, man, he's, to me, I find it funny, to be honest, because he's doing what everybody is getting worked up. So that his goal has been accomplished.
Now, how do you see yourself, though, Casualty, in the 2016? How do you see yourself and your music flowing with the 2016 and where we going with this hip hop?
Well, music, man, right now I think hip hop is up in the air because, to be honest, a lot of these new artists, to me, this is bullshit. To be real,
Word up.
The lyrics the lyrical level, the lyrical content is whack. It just looked like they got a piece of paper and just threw some words together. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not feeling it. So
post it.
With my lyrics, man, I try to make every word rhyme to the next. That's just me. I think with musically, I think we as a culture should do a lot better than what we doing. A lot better. And the sad part is the major record labels is pushing it. But the people as consumers stop buying it. Stop buying into it. And if you stop buying it, they have no choice but to change the game and bring back solid artists. Look at, you got people like Nas. This is a top artist. Why we not pushing that? You know, Talib Kweli. This is another cat. He's dope as hell. Where is he at? We don't want to push that, but we'll push somebody like, hey. Man, come on. We should be better than that.
See, hip hop and rap is the only genre of music too where the older you get, it's like the less respect you get in a certain sense. Like the Rolling Stones or Mick Jagger, somebody could say they're going on a world tour and they'll sell out 100,000-seat stadium. But if Scarface or an older artist has been in the game for a long time that doesn't have a lot of notoriety, so to speak, as far as the mainstream come out, it's like they album, it'll drop, you'll hear a little bit about it, and then it's on to the next one. It's like we don't praise our legends like other genres of music do.
No, hey, that's a real statement right there. That's real talk. I totally agree with that. We really don't, and that's the sad part. Like me, I listen to all types of music. A lot of the music, the new artists, my daughter pretty much puts me on game on that. And we really have some conversations because I'm like, man, this is not music. Like, can you write down every word that this guy is saying? Because I don't understand
it. If it sound close to music, it's probably a sample.
You're right. You're right. So I'm pushing for solid artists. That's just what I'm about. Solid artists that can actually, to me, man, make a difference in your neighborhood. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Real spit right there.
If you can't, you could be the dopest artist, but go to your neighborhood, man, and go make a difference. Help people and try to change people to do things and work together. Like every person that I work with is independent. I don't deal. If you're not independent, I won't deal with you.
Awesome. Thanks, Casualty. Keep up the good work. I follow you on Facebook, Instagram. I'm on your heels. So keep it up.
Hey, thanks a lot.
All right.
Real quick.
All right, we're gonna take one more caller real quick, and then we go call it a night. Caller, you on the air with the only hip hop show with the Hip Hop Squad. What's your name? Where you calling from?
I'm from LA. I'm a big fan of Casualty. I love that 100 Racks video. You the man.
Oh, for sure. Thanks a lot. Can you speak up a little? I barely can hear you.
You gonna have to take that Bluetooth off.
Oh, Bluetooth.
Hello?
I love you, Casualty, man. You the man. I love your video.
For sure. Thanks a lot.
That sound like trouble.
For sure. Thanks. Hey, thanks for the love. Thanks for the
God, all day.
Yeah.
That help me safe.
So Yeah, I have one question. I was curious, like, how did you gain your following?
Oh man, this is a good question. I've gotten a lot of support, man. I think the first big thing I did was with Coast to Coast. With them, I submitted a track, and they had this little process where your music you got to get votes, and if you get votes, you get in their magazine. Submitted a track, and it made it up to the top 3. So then they flew me out to Miami, and I opened up for their yacht party, man, and it was cool, man. I was in, I think, issue number 41 in that, and that was my biggest break. With that opened doors. Then just for me, just networking, and with my Instagram, man, this is like a funny story, man. I really wasn't an internet guy, but people kept telling me like, in today's age, man, you need to step your game up. So man, my daughter was like, Dad, like, you don't have no followers. She was clowning me. Like, I'll post a picture, I might get like 1 or 2 likes. So she was like, won't you buy some followers? So I'm like, what? I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna just keep it real. Like, a lot of artists ain't gonna tell you this, but I think I spent like $40, and I bought like 40,000 followers. So I thought I was winning, but the catch was I still wasn't getting no likes on the pictures. Like, you can't. This is something you gonna pay attention to, man. I had 40,000 followers, but couldn't get more than 5 likes. So it wasn't looking good to me. A lot of artists be buying followers and wasn't getting it. But there was a flip though. One thing that I learned was when I bought those followers, real followers started following me because they started seeing, okay, this dude look like he doing something. So I started getting real followers. So then Instagram, they changed up things and they deleted like half my page, like all my fake followers. So I went from 40,000 down to like 14. So I realized that, okay, I got 14,000 solid ones, and I was okay with that. From that, I did my groundwork. One thing that also helps, hashtags. Hashtags helps a lot. Like what I do, let's just say Lil Wayne got a new album, and prime example was it called Ceilings 2, and he posts something and say, and his hashtag is Ceilings 2. So what I'm gonna do when I post my picture, I'm hashtagging Ceilings 2. Because what's gonna happen, my hashtag is gonna end up on his feed. And once it ends up on his feed, people that's following him, they may look at my picture and be like, oh, okay, who is this cat? Oh, I'm gonna follow him. And that's how I started just building my fan base and getting a lot of likes, man. You gotta have some kind of system to what you do. Even when I post pictures, I only post pictures in the morning time. Because I feel like most people, when they work a 9-to-5 job, the first thing they do when they get to work before they start working, they checking their Facebook, they checking their Instagram, their Twitter, and then they start working. So what I do, I try to post everything early to get everybody, fresh start early in the morning. But that's just me. Everybody got their own little way of trying to network and get their fan base up.
Dope. So
that was real dope, bro.
So Casualti, where they can find you at, bro?
Man, you can hit me up on Twitter.
Where they can find you at?
Casualti Music. You can hit me up on my Instagram. That's Dion Casualti Dillard. You can find my music on Google, iTunes, like damn near all the download websites. You can find my music on there. You can hit me. My YouTube page is Casualti Music. Actually, and I got another single coming out with Sarah Shine.
Oh, you know Sarah Shine?
Yeah, that's my girl, man. She a real solid singer. She on my single.
She collaborating with everybody, I know.
Hey, the girl's dope. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've never seen a female that grind as hard as she do. Real talk. The girl is dope, man. And I got a clothing line too. So, man, I push women clothes because I feel like women spend more money than guys. So, man, I'm trying to do everything. Real talk.
Say no more, man. It was a pleasure having you on today, brother.
Hey, likewise. Hey, I'm happy you guys invited me out.
Yeah.
All day, every day, man.
Hey, and I'm happy you guys didn't grill me that hard too.
He starred you out.
Hey, that's a good thing. Maybe y'all was kind of tired, so I'm cool with that.
All right, man. We'll take us out, LP.
Well, Westby, where they can find you guys at?
You can find me on Instagram at DJ Westby. You can find me on Twitter at DJ Westby. You can find me on Google at DJ Westby. You can pretty much type in hashtag DJ Westby and I'm everywhere.
Hey, you better follow me back, DJ Westby.
I follow everybody back. So, y'all can follow me on Snap too at DJ Westby.
I don't have a Snapchat, but Instagram, I got you.
Let's do it.
I don't feel bad. I ain't got no Snapchat either.
So, hey, that's the new way of promotion right there.
Hey, real talk.
That's the new way. Anytime I got an event, I just get on like, hey, man, we going up tonight.
DJ West B, real quick, before we get out, just run through your squad real quick. Who you got in your corner, man?
This my right hand man right here. This my boy DJ Extras.
Extras.
Right here. This is my producer, my super producer. This is the man that make all the beats for all my artists and everything. So if you guys need a beat, you can follow him at Reese Official on Instagram, on Twitter. You can hashtag Reese Official.
Gotta do it. We have to make sure the family had the proper introduction.
Yeah, that's how we do it, man. CMSD Mob.
Thank you so much for coming in and holding down that corner.
All right, y'all. So next week, y'all know what it is. The 1 year anniversary on the Only Hip Hop Show.
Hey!
We gonna reveal the guest gonna be on for next week. You know what I'm saying? So December 29th will be the party or something.
Yeah, we're gonna have a little gathering, a little something for y'all.
And not only that,
as long as I can smoke.
As long as y'all coming through, I'm releasing my debut EP.
Let's do it.
I just finally finished that shit.
I saw the cover.
What's up?
Oh.
Everybody saw the cover, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, stay tuned for more on onlyhiphopshow.com. Follow us at the Only Hip Hop Show. Follow the squad, you know what I mean? I am Laron Pierce, you know what I'm saying? We'll see you guys later. Matter of fact, Sean, take us out, man.
Hey, what are we going out to?
Oh man, where we going?
Hey man, thanks. Shout out to Plains and Palm Trees, man. Whenever 90302 ready to get this video out, we are ready for the all white party. But here is the last single of my life. Whoa.
Wait a minute. Didn't you say your album was finished?
It is, but I haven't told anybody. I put some snippets on Instagram.
There, but I was just saying.
It's some snippets on Instagram. It's an intro on Instagram. But please, man, Heaven is everywhere on any digital distributor you can find. Any fucking phone you have, just type in Heaven by Sean Auguste and you'll see what it's talking about. Bless you, man.
August with the E.
August with an E.
You so fucking smart. August with an E, gods. Let's go, man.
So you guys have a good night. Stay tuned.
One time. Be grateful. You already know. I got a little money and it feel like heaven. Yeah. I got a little money and it feel right. And I can buy everything I want. And I can buy everything you like, yeah. Feel like heaven. I got a little money and it feel right. I ain't used to have it like this. Money after all my bills paid, my son will never know, no. Not like me. Anything you see, throw it in the bag, and it's small where that came from. On my namesake. Somebody should teach me how to save. We go everywhere, we do everything on, and we're on. Anything that I do, I don't do this for me. I do this for you. Anything that I do, I don't do just for me. I do it for you. Money and it feel like heaven. I got a little money and it feel right. Here we go. I got a little money and it feel like heaven. Right. I got a little money and it feel right. It feel good, don't it? Welcome to the good life, y'all. We went far reams from the Metro cards, from Metro cars, now you got it out of secretary. Meet me at the Grateful Building, we make it legendary. Still no love for no shit. Sis, we had the mic hanging from the ceiling. No emotions, just emojis, cause these hoes be saving messages. Don't take no selfies in my room, showing off my players. Anything that I do, know what I'm talking about. I don't do this for me, I do this for you. When I'm dead and gone, anything that I do, I don't do just for me, I do it for you. Money and it feel like heaven. I got a little money and it feel right. heaven. We got you, I do what I wanna. I got a little money and it feel right. And I can buy everything I want. And I can buy everything you like, yeah. I got a little money and it feel like heaven. Do what I wanna. I got a little money and it feel right. And we'll never come broke again. Anything that I do now for me, just for you, just for you. Anything that I do now for me, just for you, and we'll never come broke again. And we'll never come broke again. And we'll never come broke. Got a little money and it feel like heaven. And we'll never come broke. Got a little money and it feel right.